Hey Kaylin, how are you? I just wanted to do a video response because text didn't seem to really encapsulate what I wanted to say, which is a horrifying concept now that I think about it. Anyway, that one of the things I took away from the vlog that this is somehow magically, connected to is that you were either surprised or shocked or generally just wowed on your reaction and your response here on YouTube, and I guess overall in general, but YouTube specifically. And I thought about it a little bit, and the only I had kind of my own thinking on it, and I warn you in advance, not much happens up here. You know when you're going to Malasia and you had like the rocks and the bushes and the sand and the desert and the running through fields of basically death for any moment of slipping and killing yourself on a rock. Yeah, that's up here. That's my head. Anyway, um, my thinking is that with the vlogs in general, I mean the other stuff too, but the vlogs specifically, it's that it's you. I mean, it's overall you. And not to say that, anime news editorial or anything else that you do isn't you, but it's even when you introduce it on, when you start off, is that when you start off something like anime news editorial, it's hi, I'm Mars Girl. When you start off these, it's hi, I'm Kaylin. And that's a big deal. And you might go, why? Because you're using your name. You're using who you are, and that's a big icebreaker. I mean, it's MarzGurl's just as much of a name for you as Kaylin is, I'm sure. But even with that, it's makes it, I guess, a little more personal. As weird as that may sound, I don't know, but it makes it a little more engaging in that sense. And yes, haters can hate. They always hate. They always will hate. The land of trolls. YouTube can be known as pretty nasty for that. But for something like this, when you're being that personable and you're being that open with it makes it hard to hate. I mean, it really does. Because there's nothing really. I know now this will get really smacked because I'm the king of self-deprecation. You do mighty good job yourself in some cases on that, so I can understand that and I can feel it. Because if there's a self-deprecating joke about myself I can make, I'll make it as soon as possible. As see the Molossia desert tube inside of my noggin joke a couple minutes ago, is that there's not much to hate about you. I mean, there really isn't. I mean, I guess go with the strong bad and blue hair. Gotta have blue hair. That's the worst strong bad ever. Oh God. Oh, fail. Anyway, the there's not much to hate about you, especially when you're being that open. I mean, you're opening yourself up a little bit, which is good. It's very good. I mean, you've got enough of a personality. You have to for what you do. I mean, well, not the day job. Well, the day job, I guess, too, I guess. Seeing what I see on Twitter. But for the online job, you really have to. I mean, you have to have a personality to garner an audience like you do. I mean, you can have your own niches and stuff. Yours is obviously the anime niche and maybe the gaming niche for on both sides, but you pull the anime get niche for the most part. And with it, you have to have a personality to present what you're saying and have people be interested and listen, because if you didn't, no one would. And you may not believe it, but you also have to think about it. Because, how many people view, I don't know these numbers, so you do, but I haven't the faintest idea. How many people view your stuff? How many people openly and willingly watch what you have to say? And they only say it, they only watch it because they're interested in what you say, because you engage them in such a manner that they want to keep watching and following. Is it an NBC like audience? No, but do you want it to be? I mean, you don't need that. Some people think, oh, you don't need that. The online doesn't need that. I mean, you on this level with that guy and with maybe Screw Attack as well for what you do over there, you pull in an audience, and maybe a smaller audience, but you pull an audience as fervent as any other audience in any other stream of media. And that's very powerful and very interesting. I mean, in a way, you are on the same level as somebody on that side, which is awesomely, awesomely cool. And that's the big thing. Is that just you may be a queen of self-deprecation, like I can relate on on the self-deprecation, not the queen part, but the you gotta have some interest because you're pulling an audience. So there's gotta be something. So believe it or not, you're cool. Ha! I win. So have a good time. Hopefully things will pick up on the Bills side of things. I know how that feels. I know all too well. Uh, I'm in a similar boat on that front, so I can understand that. Um, Make sure you get your brakes, because brakes are important in a car, because you need to stop, and there's only so many trees or other vehicles that you can use to help stop, and usually that's a one-time deal. And hope everything works out okay. I know it makes it tough. You're saying it's gonna be tough to eat, but eating is good. Yeah, you need that too. So, as a guy who enjoys his food, maybe enjoys it too much. Not that much, mind you, but he enjoys it. And have a good time. See you around. Oh, before I don't think about it. This may seem completely weird and completely a side topic, but I'll say it anyway because it just comes to mind. We need to play Left 4 Dead 2 again. That was fun. While back, it was you and somebody else I don't know, and myself. I think it was Dead Center. Yeah, Dead Center. I always want to say Dark Carnival because I play Dark Carnival over and over again. But it was Dead Center. It was the server with the weird clones that was annoying as all heck. But that was fun, and I want to not suck as much as I did as being thrown off a balcony in the scavenger mode and dying instantly. That sucked. But we need to do it again. That was fun. I was Guybrush Threepwood, by the way. Um, that was fun. So do that again. Have fun. See you around there, Carolyn. And don't keep yourself out of trouble. Oh, yeah. I need to have these second thoughts first. Don't forget. Just keep not caring about what other people think. You're number one. What other people think doesn't really matter because you're the one in control. You may think that's terrifying, but you're in control. They're not because you're the one making the stuff. So do what you want. Why does it matter? Because no matter what you do, you'll find somebody. You'll find somebody with an audience. So, hey, have fun with it. That's the whole point. I mean, why do stuff on your own if you can't have fun with it? I'd love to make stuff, but I don't have one. All I have is a crappy webcam and really crappy lighting. And if that's the case, I can go to 50 other YouTube pages that do that. So I could fix that, but I don't have the money. So I'll think about it. I'm delving into my own mind. So, and still thinking about, Left 4 Dead 2. You're like M. Bison in that regards. For you, it was the most important thing in your life. For me, it was only Tuesday. Okay, now I'm quoting Street Fighter. This is getting bad. I'll see you later. Have a good time there, Galen.